Well, the mentality was to be able to play 40 minutes consistently and play to a high standard. I think this team is still trying to form our identity. It's becoming clearer in the past several games. Obviously, since we started conference play, we've been playing a little bit more consistently, but it's still going to be our goal to establish a standard that no matter what's going on with the scoreboard or even some of the mistakes we're making, we're still playing with urgency and consistency. So that was really our goal coming into this game. We obviously scouted them very well and knew what they were going to do, but this was more about us two playing with urgency, like I said, playing together and working to do that for 40 minutes.
And Khaila, really finding momentum as a team. Now 3-1 in conference play. What's really clicking for the team?
I think what's clicking for our team is us controlling what we can control, because we can't really control what the other team does. We can't control what the ref calls, but what we can control is our hustle, our effort, staying together. Huddles are really tight and just encouraging when we can.
Mm-hmm. Then Liberty comes in on Tuesday. That's going to be a big conference matchup. What are you looking forward to? What are you expecting?
Well, obviously, I haven't looked at Liberty yet. I'll be looking at them this evening and into tomorrow, preparing for our practice tomorrow. But I know they're good. I know they're very good. They're a great rebounding team. They're well coached. They have been the powerhouse in this league. Every time we match up against them, it's a battle. So I'll expect nothing less on Tuesday. And we're going to have to continue to play well to give ourselves an opportunity.
What are your expectations for defense statistically, and how did the team reach those or meet those?
Well, we'd love to hold people in the 50s if we can. You know, we'd like to hold them to 37% from the field, you know, if we can possibly do that. We always want to out-rebound, which there's a lot of defensive play in that in terms of boxing out and keeping the other team off the glass. Those are the big things that we emphasize. I think our team plays pretty good half-court defense, and we've also become a pretty good transition defense team. It's about buy-in and ownership with defense, because like Khaila said, those are the things you can control. You know, we want to control the controllables and be all in for that, because everybody gets jazzed to play offense. You know, but the more we emphasize defense and understand, hey, but I can control that part of my game, the better we're going to be. And if I'm not mistaken, we've held everybody in the 50s so far, so hopefully we can continue that. That's not going to be easy, but it's certainly something we're going to try to do.
Same question for both of you. Coach, we'll start with you.
Okay.
Obviously, y'all shot extremely well in the field, over 50%. How much of that was just feeling it? How much of it was shot selection?
I think both of those come into play. I think the mentality with which you shoot and how locked in you are on both ends is really going to determine your shot selection and the outcome of that shot. In the past few games, we've been locked in and we've been playing with urgency. My philosophy is the shot's going to be more likely to fall if you're playing with that kind of intensity. But we do have a field goal percentage goal, especially in the past couple of games, and it's to shoot in the 40s. And obviously today we accomplished that goal.
I think a lot of it is our preparation. We all are in the gym. We're all getting shots up. And also, I think it's just confidence that we receive from our teammates. Like, I know if I shoot it, I know Bree is going to get the rebound. And that definitely helps your confidence when you know it can go up, and whether or not it goes in or not, we'll have another opportunity to put the ball in the basket.
At what point do you know that y'all are kind of feeling? Because I've heard some players say if they have a bad warm-up, that means they're going to shoot well in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of some mental gymnastics there.
Mm-hmm.
But when do you know that maybe you're feeling?
I think I know when I'm feeling it when I'm aggressive. I think that's when I can tell, like, okay, this is the type of game I want to play. I don't really know about the warm-up thing. Sometimes I have good warm-ups, sometimes. Well, most of the time I have good warm-ups, but I don't really know about the warm-up thing.
Coach, normally personal fouls have kind of played y'all all season, especially in the non-conference. But only 13. What was the difference there?
We didn't foul. Well, here's a goal that we always try to accomplish, is to make more free throws than our opponent attempts. And we can't accomplish that goal if we're fouling and putting them on the free throw line. We're actually shooting the most free throws in the league. We're not leading the league in percentage, but we are getting the most attempts. So we want to continue to lead the league there. And then also, don't give your opponent opportunities. We want to play defense and make people make tough shots. And I thought today our post play was pretty disciplined. We stayed down. In particular, Bree Fitzgerald played a good game. I think she only had one foul, if I'm not mistaken. So that might be her personal record, her personal best. She's usually a pretty efficient fouler, but not today. And she's learning how important she is, in terms of us executing our offensive and defensive game plan. I think understanding that and playing more disciplined is something that our players are embracing.